Alright, so it's the 3rd of April. I'm gonna go ahead and go over price action today and sort of what I was looking at. Ended up not taking any trades, and I'll kind of run down the why. What was going through my head because my model did appear twice, but kind of hesitated on some trades. I didn't want to force it, but yeah, this it's a learning lesson, so I'll be able to go back and look over this to learn from it. So coming into the day, my bias was bearish. We had this nice SMT displacement down pre-market and this 1 hour CISD. So this was a super clean. My model sweep liquidity, SMT, CISD pulled back on the 1 hour. So this gave me confidence that we would come down to this Wednesday low. And my overall draw liquidity on the daily was this low. So I was expecting price to draw towards this low, so it just made sense and the biases aligned. So then I came into the day. Let me scoot back a little bit. Alright, so I came into the day and I wanted the price to rebalance this range, right, to be in premium. So I could look for some shorts. Where was this? Yeah, right here. And this is the range I was looking at. Right. Right here. So tap, swept this liquidity. I have this. Let me see if I can find SMT. Right. So swept liquidity inside this 1 hour. I think it's a 1 hour for value gap also. One second, my bad, y'all. Yeah, tapped into this 1 hour for value gap, aligned with CISD, also sweeping liquidity, and there was the SMT on the high, at these highs in a rebalance range. So I really like the setup. And the reason I didn't take it is my entry model is because 10 a.m. news. 10 a.m. news, like my optimal entry happened right before 10 a.m. news. Let me see. So we came, swept liquidity at 9:39, 9:40. We had this change of state of delivery. We tapped back into it. But I noticed we were forming a 15-minute gap, a bullish 15-minute busy. Right, so I wanted to see how price would react to that before entering. So what happened was we came down, price came up, and I would have entered right here, but I was like, all right, let me wait for 10 a.m. And then I was like, okay, this fair value gap happened at 9:59, but there really wasn't an entry there. And then at 10 o'clock we came down, we came up first, tapped this order block. Let me see if I can find it for you. Tap into this order block one more time, and then we continued lower, and that what supported the price down. But I don't really trade off for order blocks, so that entry was like, I was skeptical on that entry, and the price ended up leaving me. So now looking back, I've had so many. I know some people don't like to trade into news, but every single time I've done that, price still reacts the same way to market structure. So if I'm bearish and I expect it to respect bearish PD rates, a lot of the time, news will just come in and push price with extra volatility towards my dollar curve. So it's really like I could have really took the trade, right? And I know some people in Johnny Discord did, so I'm probably gonna do that. Cause I did that, that's what I did Tuesday, and that was my winning day. So I think it was just having that loss yesterday that made me hesitate on it. But again, I didn't revenge trade or nothing. Most of myself getting emotional because I tend to have FOMO, so I'm trying to work around that. I'm not work around it, I'm trying to work at it and figure out ways to combat it. Once I felt myself getting FOMO, I kind of just stepped away. So that's a huge improvement right there. And after this setup ran, I was like, okay, I still expect price to take this low. And I went to the 5-minute. I wanted to see a 5-minute gap formed. And once I seen this gap formed, I expect the price to come up, a rebalance range. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Rebalance this range. Where was it? Right here. Rebalance this range. Tap into this 5-minute sweep liquidity SMT. Then I dropped this to the 30-second time frame on Top Step X, but I can't access the lower time frame on TradingView, so because it's really not worth it. But yeah, so it was a CISD that happened on the 30-second right here, but we ended up coming a little higher since this 1 minute gap was made. So I waited for the reaction off of that, and then I kind of once we got like a displacement down, I was gonna enter off of a fair value gap that was created here, but we never ended up tapping back into it. I'll try to show you guys on Top Step X. Yeah, one second. One sec, I'm pulling it up right now on this Top Step X. Where is it? Alright, cool. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so right here is where I was gonna enter right here. Let me mark it out for you. I was gonna enter right here and take this lower, but I wanted to see it close through this gap, but once price opened this next candle, it never came back to retrace to this fair value gap, and this was enough of a close through for me, so it just kind of dumped after that. Never really got an entry, but I was still correct on the draw liquidity. It wasn't the cleanest price action. I mean, we just kind of like no retracement dumped. But like, if I was in the trade, that's exactly what I want to see. But bro, maybe I'm being too picky with my entries. But again, bro, I'm not trying to force anything. So once it didn't pull back right here, I was like, all right, I'm just leave the trade. And then yeah, I just walked away after that because bro, after missing 2 trades, you start to force shit, and I already know myself, so. That's a W for me. Yeah, so that's a W for me in my case, because I already know my problems, and if I know I'm gonna react emotionally and I'm not gonna actually analyze the markets how I'm supposed to and force shit, bro, it's better to just walk away. So that's about it. I still journaled my today, even though I didn't take a trade, which I recommend doing, because bro, you want to look at what your emotions were while you didn't take the trade, so see if it was actually your model or you're just seeing shit, so you could go back and look at it and kind of review, so you could improve upon it, right? Like, you're not gonna improve at anything if you don't practice, right? If you don't review. Like, even Tate says when he does podcasts, he goes back and watches the podcast, right, to see where he went wrong, see what he could have done better. And that's with everything. So I always try to do that. I always try to look back. Like, before, I was just, on the days I didn't take a trade, I didn't journal anything, I didn't go over the market. But now, over the past couple months, I've been trying to do that, and it's definitely been helping. So if you're gonna go all in, bro, go all in. Don't try to half do nothing. Like, even if you feel like it's not gonna help you, it's not gonna hurt you, right? Like, so just do it regardless. Make the effort if you're already fucking making the sacrifices, bro. Don't stop halfway, or right. Like, there was I don't know for how long I said I was gonna make this YouTube and start doing recaps, and I kept delaying it because work or just some bullshit like that. And now I picked up a sales job, so I have more time, so I'm able to record videos and do my market recap and whatnot. But like, bro, just take action, bro. It's just like, that's something I wish I would have told myself more. Just take action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because there's no perfect moment, bro. The perfect moment never comes, right? So you just have to take action. You create the opportunity. You don't wait for the opportunity. You create it. So yeah, bro, it's really not much today. I didn't take a trade, but it was 2 clean setups. And after that, I just got up for the day because my draw liquidity was already hit, and I didn't expect it to keep dropping after that. Everything after that was low probability to me, so not bad. I'm gonna show it tomorrow. There's always another day, and yeah, I'll be here with the next market recap tomorrow. So hey, y'all take it easy.